All right, so Jess, this is Sean. Sean is our main guy.
Sean.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
He's going to do all the landscaping with us and the design that we did, and I want to just go over what we have picked out already. Okay. So we have the tree for my dad, right?
Yeah, the dad's tree would be a clump form ivory silk.
But that is a lilac variety.
It's a lilac variety.
Not as fragrant as typical.
It's not quite as fragrant as the old style, you know, like what I call your grandmother's lilac, because, you know, those, like the one you see in the yard next to you, it's probably since you guys lived here before.
Yeah.
It's probably been there since then. To find those in nursery productions are pretty tough.
How hardy is the other one, the white one? Pretty hardy?
Yeah, it's still a tree form. They're still native to this area. They grow all around. But what they did is they kind of crossed them with other lilacs to make them more of a tree form.
Okay.
Now, they don't get the lavender color. They get the white.
Right. Speaking of lavender, I want to do this as well because I work a lot with lavender and I have rosemary.
Okay. For the perennials.
I want to have, I want to get some lilac in there. I want to get some hydrangea. Actual lilac, the variety that is native to Ohio. I mean, we have it growing like crazy in California.
Yeah,
so.
there are shrub lilacs that get.
I'm sorry, lavender.
Lavender, just perennial, and you know which we could get and incorporate into the design, and you know the color's still going to be that you know bluish purple color. But write that down because I can call and get lavender.
Rosemary, so any kind of herbs as well.
And those are going to probably go in these, or will they go in the ground?
These are going to. This is the
planter boxes that they're going to build.
This will go in. The herbs will go here.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we want to be higher up when we're picking for cooking.
Great.
Okay. So the herbs here. Then what I also want you to see if we can pick up are wildflower seeds. So once we're done planting, what I want to do is I want to throw them and sow them in the soil.
Just do it annually.
And just see what comes up, you know, as a surprise for the summer, fall, winter, spring, that kind of thing. I know not winter, but because the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the railroad ties. We were going to use them for beams in the kitchen. Well, I nixed 2 of them. So we have 2 railroad ties that are going to be turned over. We're going to put some flashing in, drill holes, and I want to fill that with soil.
You'll have to show me that.
I'll show you, yeah, I'll show you it on set. This looks great, by the way.
Well, you saw the colored one? Because it kind of shows, the one I color rendered shows where you have, like, what I found yesterday, like, these are called lemon candy 9 bark, and it's a real yellow, you know, so the foliage color is like, it's lime yellow, you know, it's very lemony. And then wine and rose is a type of a Weigelia that gets a pink flower, and they have pink flowers on them now.
What about,
so you have a contrast of foliage color between the red. I have 5 endless summer hydrangea, which are going to go right here.
Okay.
So when you walk up this pathway, we're going to try to use the steppers that are existing. There's some sandstone steppers that are in front of that porch.
Okay.
And I want to, you know, organize those into a fashion from this brick walkway to the drive.
Cabbage roses, is there any way to get those? I know the David.
I don't even know if those native.
They're not, but I mean, the David Austin ones are pretty great in Texas. I can look online
I
and
don't
see.
know. I mean, it's not that I can't get them. I don't know if I can get them in a day or 2.
Peonies?
We're planning this. There are some peonies we
Right.
can get if you want to get peonies, and then right. Yep.
And pinks.
Okay.
I'd stay away from the super dark colors
Okay.
of everything, okay?
Now, so just to go over this, what I picked out for here were roses, shrub roses. So not like a, you know, thorny rose. These
I
get
know
like
what
2,
they are.
3
Yeah, I have them in
So
California.
I picked a couple white ones and I picked a couple pink red ones.
Okay, so
Like
we're
a double
gonna,
red knockout.
let's take this inside.
Okay.
This looks awesome.
Okay.
And bye!